Look at you, darling. Oh, kitty. Look at you. Just look at you. Oh, what a precious thing. Look at that face. Hello, precious. Oh, look at that face on you, darling. Oh, pretty girl. Oh, what a buddy. Yes, my buddy. You sunning? Who you sunning? On my desk, you sunning. Oh, you. Edward here from the Crypto Viewing Group. First and foremost, a shout out to my friends, my pals here at the Crypto Viewing Group, where we do very important stuff. Happy Friday, Patreons! Weekly crypto. Oh my goodness, we just did a couple of crypto some good stuff coming out. Okay, shout out for my friends, my pals there at the Crypto Viewing Group. I have just finished a vacation target. This was an epic, epic, emotional journey. I just got the feedback today, a couple hours ago. I have been working on this for weeks, and I even had to take a break and stop working on it for a while because I had hit an emotional element here that was so intense. With heightened emotions of anger and all these different things that I had to stop for a while and come back later. The target, as I just found out, was something called Pando, the trembling giant, one of the world's oldest and most massive living organisms on planet Earth, is a grove of these quaking aspens. This is a basically one giant patch of trees, a giant organism of trees. The trees root, and the roots go and they spawn another tree, and then those roots grow out and they cut up another. So it's one of the largest organisms, living organisms on Earth, and one of the oldest. It's estimated at being 80,000 years old. Okay, that was the target. An 80,000-year-old living organism was the target, which is interesting. But there's the other element here as well, that the organism is dying. It's dying. And that element came through very, very strongly. Very strongly. It hit here. When was that? I don't even know when that was. I think this might have been like last month. Whatever it was associated with this target hit me, and this I wasn't even in session when this emotional surge overcame me. I had to go into session to get it out of me. That's how interesting that was. Oh, wait. I'll show a few more things. I got to put all this stuff together because there's so much here and there's so much that I don't understand about this target and what these sessions, what happened in these sessions, it's going to take me some time to even process this stuff, because this one had a profound impact on me. This one changed me. This one changed me. Elements here of the soil, different things about the soil and the mineral content were coming through here. Things were coming through these ideas of death. The ideas of death. Not a chance to survive. Not destined to survive. These were ideas that were coming through that were pulling me into directions that that I experienced that had a profound effect on me. And the idea of an organism like this, who with a expiration date, with a finite existence. You know, these ideas were coming through, and they were big. This doing this targets. First of all, remote viewing for me isn't a hobby. It's not an activity. Remote viewing is how I learn. I have a learning disability, so it's very difficult for me to learn under the conventional ways of learning that I was subjected to. So I had to find a way that I learn, and I learned through the means that we call remote viewing. Meaning, there will be a target selected for me by someone, and I'll go through the process of comprehending, perceiving, experiencing that location and whatever's going on there, and comprehending that and experiencing that. That's how I learn. So remote viewing for me is that. It's how I learn. And so I tap into areas of my own awareness that I'm not in all the time in this world. So, because I have to, go to work and stuff. And so that's why I remote view so much. Because I go there. I go there as much as I can. I go there as much as I can. So yeah, with this target, the largest and oldest one of the largest and oldest known living organisms is dying, and there were elements of that where and that the organism itself, where I felt I was accessing records. I was accessing records, like an Akashic record access. Now, I'm not New Agey, but that's really the only way that I can describe this experience, and what I went through with this was accessing some records and being allowed to. So this is going to take me a little time. There's a lot of content. There's a lot of videos, and I need to really take my time and process this all, because this was a profound remote viewing experience. of what I went to. Dustin set this up. He selected the target. I'll have the document with all of his tasking and all of his sub-queuing as we continue to tap into these things here and go through these experiences. This one changed me, just like Pi and all the rest of them. Every viewing session that I do changes me. You know, I take a piece of that, and it becomes a part of me, like Pi or Earth's core, or even the crypto targets we do with crypto viewing, or the what we call woo-woo targets that we do. All of those experiences continue to I don't know, mold me, unfold my own consciousness as I move forward. That's why I do remote viewing. It's my job. You know, that's why I'm here. So that's what it is. This is going to take me a little bit of time, folks. I'm not going to have these videos up tomorrow. I got to go through this. I got to try to figure out what happened. There's some stuff that I really don't understand. There may be stuff that's just metaphorical as well, and I got to try to comprehend that, try to understand that. It's about life and finite existence. When existence comes to an end. That's the level. It's about resurrection. Resurrection was a big topic in these experiences. And what is resurrection? What does it mean? Is there a cheat codes in death? Is immortality possible, or is it an unnatural act that the universe will not allow? These were the philosophical avenues that I was on in this session, which they were fantastic, and I'm grateful for them. So that's coming. One last plug here for my buddies, Dick Allgaier, Daz Smith, Dennis, Nappy, Ed, all the people at HQ who help us out, keep this boat afloat as we cruise on through with the crypto viewing group. And check out the our Patreon page for the crypto viewing group. I'll have the link below. Man, we do great stuff there. I'm just thrilled. This is Tales from the Ghost Donkey. This was the Ghost Donkey was this hidden bar in the Cosmopolitan Hotel. Well, we did a meet and greet with our crypto viewing Patreons when we were in Las Vegas for the Litecoin Summit a couple of weeks ago. Wow, it was great. It was great. Meeting the Patreon people was it was amazing. It was an amazing trip. So that's a little shout out for the dudes there. And so this is coming. The trembling giant was communicating with me. And I'm grateful. So that's coming. More to come. Thanks for your patience.